a look at creating ordinate dimensions. To activate the Ordinate Dimension command, click the Dimension drop-down from the Annotations command manager and select Ordinate Dimension. I could also choose horizontal or vertical ordinate dimensions if I'd like. First, I have to select a point on the view for the ordinate or 0 reference. I can then continue selecting geometry to add dimensions based on the ordinate. Each dimension added represents the distance from the ordinate. I'll clean up my dimension placement a bit, and when I'm finished, I can either click the Smart Dimension icon a few times to exit the command, or simply press Escape. Note that ordinate dimensions behave as a group. When I move the placement of one dimension, all of the other ordinate dimensions move with it. If I want to add more dimensions to the group, I'll have to right-click the group and select More Dimensions, Ordinate. Baseline dimensions are similar to ordinate dimensions in that they both use a single reference or baseline for the beginning of each dimension added. You can see that when I add my first baseline dimension, it looks just like any other dimension. But when I add additional dimensions, they all use the common baseline defined by my first click. Baseline dimensions also behave as a group, but I can't change the spacing between baseline dims like I can with ordinate dimensions. The spacing can only be controlled from Document Properties, Dimensions, within the Offset Distances panel. I'll go ahead and change the spacing to a few millimeters for this example, and simply press Enter to accept the change and exit the Properties dialog. As you can see, the baseline spacing has been increased. If you want to detach a given dimension from its ordinate or baseline group, right-click the dimension and select Break Alignment. The dimension can then be moved free from the group. If you're unsure of the scope of a group of dimensions, right-click and select Show Alignment. All dimensions in a related group will be marked with a blue dot. Now, even though ordinate and baseline dimensions act as groups, you can still modify the display of their individual dimensions, just like any other dimensions. As a tip, rather than using the Property Manager to define a dimension's appearance, right-click the dimension and select from one of the display options listed in the flyout.